Hello and welcome to our training on the West Virginia CCR&R Agency Reporting System. In this video, we will solely walk through the system logged in as a child care coaching specialist. If you are not a child care coaching specialist, please refer to the training video that aligns with your role. To access the CCR&R Agency Reporting System, you will go to www.wvccrr.org. You will enter your username and password and select Login. You can select Remember Me next time to save the username and password to your device. When you log in, you will first see the CCR&R project dashboard. At the top right, you can click on Log Out, Change Password, or My Profile. My Profile allows you to change your first or last name if needed. Each of the buttons on the page take you to a different section of the website. You can click on the banner at the top of the website to return to the project dashboard at any time. First, let's look at provider forms. You can enter a license number, provider name, or provider contact person and click Search Providers to locate a specific childcare provider's record. Alternatively, you can leave the fields blank and click the Search Providers button to bring up a list of all of the providers in the database. If you want to perform a new search, just click the New Search button at the top right. To access a provider's profile, click View Forms. This navigates to the provider profile with the organization's name, county, type, and license number displayed. Below the profile information are tabs for each form that specialists use to submit their activities. You should submit a new provider form for each new activity that you do with a provider. For example, if remote support was offered to a provider 3 times in 1 month, 3 remote support forms should be submitted by the specialist who provided the remote support. You should submit provider forms on an ongoing basis rather than at the end of the reporting period. The first form that child care coaching specialists can submit is the site visits form. Child care coaching specialists use this form to enter site visits completed during the regular performance of their job duties. Click on Add New Form to create a site visit form. First 2 questions will auto-populate based on your name and role. For the third question, you should check off all of the other specialists who were present. Next, you will enter the date of the visit. Question asks about the type of site visit that was conducted. Select the type from the drop-down list, hit Save, and it will take you back to the provider form dashboard. The second form that child care coaching specialists can submit is the remote support form. Child care coaching specialists use this form to enter remote support completed during the regular performance of their job duties. Remote support includes assistance through digital communication, including phone, email, or virtual options. Routine daily contact does not constitute remote support. Click on Add New Form to create a remote support form. First 2 questions will auto-populate based on your name and role. For question 3, you should enter the date for which the remote support was provided. Next, check off the type of support. Final question asks for the reason for the referral. This is a check all apply question, meaning that there can be multiple reasons selected. When you have selected all that apply, hit Save, and it will take you back to the provider form dashboard. Third form that child care coaching specialists can submit is the referrals form. Child care coaching specialists submit this form each time a provider is referred to another organization. Multiple referrals can be submitted on the same form if they were made by the same specialist on the same day. Click on Add New Form to create a referrals form. First two questions will auto-populate based on your name and role. Next, select the agency or agencies that the provider was referred to. Finally, you will enter the date of the referral, hit save, and it will take you back to the provider form dashboard. Final form that child care coaching specialists can submit is the practice-based coaching form. This form is submitted by a coaching specialist each time they receive and start a request for coaching. Click on Add New Form to create a practice-based coaching form. First two questions will auto-populate based on your name and role. For question 3, you should enter the date of the initial meeting. Next, select what the coaching assignment was regarding from the drop-down list. If you select ERS, it will also ask you to check all of the topics covered. Again, this is a check all that apply, meaning that multiple checkboxes can apply here. If you completed the coaching assignment, type in the date of the completion and select Yes. If you select No, please give the reason why you were not able to complete the assignment. Finally, hit Save and it will take you back to the provider form dashboard. Let's go back to the main dashboard. The next page that we'll look at is the Professional Development Specialist forms. These forms collect information on specialist activities that are not specific to a child care provider. All child care coaching specialists should submit a single form for each quarter. Click Add New Form to enter data for the current quarter. Child care coaching specialists are asked to report the number of coaching technical assistants in process during each month of the quarter. Child care coaching specialists can edit this form at any point during the quarter to update data. Let's go back to the main dashboard again. Finally, all users can click on the Training Materials button, where you can access a PDF training manual, which provides instructions for access and navigation and professional development data entry. That's everything for childcare coaching specialists. If you have further questions, please reach out to Jill Johnson at jijohnson@pcgus.com. Thank you for watching.